But first, as always, we start off with a fabulous hello. So if you folks are you ready? Oh yes. Under the direction of Kumuhulakehaolani Inos, please welcome Halau Ilima ku Kahakai.
Bye bye Ilima kako.
Lau kana ka fly Hawaii. Unihi tamaunai talaie. Unihi tamaunai talaie. Como maloko e hana ia e vai kawaha ia no kaukula o kaleo a he leo valeno ai la o pele Hawaii ai la o pele ai hala o pele Hawaii ke ha'a mai lahi mau kele ea ai ala o pele Hawaii ea ke ha'a mai lahi mau kele ea uhi uha mai ana ea ke no mea e la ya puna ea Ana ea, ke no mea e la ya puna ea. Ka mea nani kai pali uli ea, ke pule loa e la ina pali ea. Ka mea nani kai pali uli ea, ke pule loa e la ina pali ea. Ai a ka palena I maui ea, ai na o ka ulula au ea. Ai a ka palena I maui ea, ai na o ka ulula au ea. I hea ka uaila ia I ea, I ka ale nui a eli anei ea. I hea ka uaila ia I ea, I ka ale nui a eli anei ea. Ka ina ia mai ka puana ea, nohi ia ka nohe inoa ea. Ka ina ia mai ka puana ea, nohi ia ka nohe inoa ea. E ala ea, ai e ia e. Hei noa nohi ia kai ka poli o pere. Velina me ke aloha ia kako a pau o mākou no o Halau Ilima ku Kahakai. Ua hula mākou I ke mele o aiala o pele. I ke ia manawa e hula ana Ma kou I ke mele o no luna I ka halekai no ka ma'alewa. We are so honored to be here today, and as Kumu Hina shared earlier, you know, it'd be remiss for us to carry on without sending our heartfelt aloha to all of our ohana, our many, many ohana on Maui. And we oli tonight, we hula tonight, we send our na'au ha'aha'a out to all of our ohana there. Through our performance this evening, we dedicate to them. No Luna I ka halekai no ka ma'alewa speaks of Hi'iaka's journey, the epic story of Pele and Hi'iaka I ka polio Pele, her youngest sister. And she made her way from Puna through Hamakua, through the Ko'olau side of Oahu, through the various islands until she reached Kauai, where her task was to fetch Lohi'au for Pele and bring him back. One of her requests she asked her sister Pele was to malama her friend Hopoi and the lehua groves of Puna. On her way back from Kauai, Hi'iaka had the gift of farsight, and as she stood on Kauai Island, she could look down the island chain and see her home in Puna, and she could see what was happening in Kea'au. For during her travels, her sister Pele was not as patient, and her friend Hopoi, as well as all of the lehua groves, Pele did not keep her promise. So No Luna I ka halekai no ka ma'alewa kind of puts us in that vantage point, standing in Kauai, looking back home to Kea'au on the other side of the island chain on Hawaii Island. E ho'omākaukau.
I, no luna I ka halekai no ka ma'alewa. No luna I ka halekai no ka ma'alewa.
No Luna I ka halekai no ka ma'alewa. Nana ka makaya moana nui ka lehua no hoi ke kai o mali ue. I kua e la ka lehua I laila la e ala e ala e ala. I laila hoi.
I laila hoi.
I laila hoi.
No luna I ka halekai no ka ma'alewa.
No Luna I ka halekai no ka ma'alewa. Nana ka makaya moana nui ka lehua lae. No hoi ke kai o mali ue. I kua e la ka lehua I laila la e ala e ala e ala. I laila hoi.
I laila hoi.
I laila hoi.
Hopoi ka lehua ki e luna.
Hopoi ka lehua ki e luna lai. Maka u ka lehua I ke kanakala. Liloa I lalo e hele ai. E ala e ala e a. I lalo hoi.
I lalo hoi.
I lalo hoi.
Hopoi ka lehua ki e luna.
Hopoi ka lehua ki e luna lai. Maka u ka lehua I ke kanakala. Liloa I lalo e hele ai. E ala e ala e a. I lalo hoi.
I lalo hoi.
I lalo hoi.
Kea'au ili nehe I ke kai.
Kea'au ili nehe I ke kai la. Ho'olono I ke kai a o puna la ea. A o puna I ka ulu halala. E ala e ala e a. Kai ko opuna.
Kai ko puna.
Kai ko opuna.
Kea au ili ili nehe i ke kai.
Kea au ili ili nehe i ke kai la. Ho'olono i ke kai a opuna la ea. A opuna i ka ulu halala. E ala, e ala, e a. Kai ko opuna.
Kai ko puna.
Kai ko opuna.
Hei noa no hi a kai ko pori o pele.
Our halau started in 2002 in Punalu'u, Ko'olauloa, on the windward side of this island. And this young lady standing in front of us was one of the main reasons I opened halau back then. She's been a student of mine since she was in the 4th grade. Now she's a grown woman, married with a child of her own. Her ohana comes from, some of her ohana come from the island of Hawaii in Kohala. And we also send our aloha out to the families on Hawaii Island, also challenged with the fires and the turmoil there. So we send our aloha out to those families. Specifically, this is Kala'e. That's her husband and her daughter right there. Look how proud, yeah? Look at the proud husband. But Kala'e's family is the Sprout family from Kohala. And she's going to be sharing a mele entitled Hana Waimea. Most of us have heard of Hole Waimea. Hana Waimea is a companion chant for Kamehameha Ekahi. And in 1790, Kamehameha was actually in Maui and Molokai area. And during that time, Keua Ku Ahu'ula thought that's a good time to kind of move into his territory since he's gone. So they did just that. Word got back to Kamehameha. He quickly left Molokai, Maui, sailed back, landed at Kauai High, made their trek up the mountain to Waimea, where his famous Kipu'upu'u warriors are named after the wind and the rain of that area. Their spears coming from Mahiki. And the battles that Kamehameha and his Kipu'upu'u warriors and all the rest of his koa fought Keua Ku Ahu'ula and pushed them back, and eventually Kamehameha conquered with the help of modern weapons, muskets. But Kala'e is going to share Hana Waimea. I, Hana Waimea,
Kaupena kamakani.
Hana Waimea I ka upena ka makani ka alihipi koe ake ki pu'upu'u ka ualei koko ulai ke pili mehe ahu ulai luna o ka la'au ka puai ka nahele o malule ia na ia e ka paliloa ka ua malana lele ko auli e ua aloha ia e ko laila kupa e vale ai ka haupa kai aula e ala e ala e a e ia e o uho ai ke anu o ka vai aulu e lala ke ahi kapa o ia kini e kini he e pu e vai o ulu o malama ke kaha e lai lani ma'o pakai na alewai o mahiki Kai kana e la polia ka manu ai kepa i ka po ka le hua e ala e a Ana wai me ai ka upena ka makani ka alihipi koe a ke ki pu'u ka ualei koko ulai ke pili mehe ahu ulai luna o ka lau ka pua i kana hele o malule ia na ia e ka paliroa ka ua malana lele ko auli e aloha ia e ko laila kupa e vale ai ka haupa ka iaula e ala e a e ia e o uho ai ke anu o ka vai a ulu e lala ai ke ahi ka pau ia kini e kini he e pu e vai o ulu o malama ke kaha e lai lani ma'o pakai na alewai o mahiki ka ikana e la polia ka manu ai kepa i ka pua o ka le kua e ala Hei no ano Mahalo I kalae I'm going to bring the ladies back on right now. My kumuhula was Mapuana de Silva. I'm a graduate of hers. I graduated as an Olapa in 1997, and then I graduated as a kumuhula in 1999. And Mapuana de Silva, along with her husband Kihei de Silva, they ran a hula club at Kamehameha School's Kapalama for 30 years, and the name of that hula club was called Nawahine Helela o Kaiona, the women who walk in the sunlight of Kaiona, which was a poetic name for Keali'i Bernice Pauahi Bishop. That is where I met my kumu as a student at Kamehameha Schools because I joined the hula club. And 30 years after she volunteered to teach hula for the hula club, it was 2008, and I was about 8 months pregnant, and we did this next mele called Ha'ahula Le'a Kaua, and I was gifted the kuleana to carry on the hula club, and I did so for another 5 years, but this mele was the first one, so for me this will always be kind of like the transition between my kumu to me, handing over the kuleana of Nawahine Helela Kaiona and the hula club at Kamehameha Schools. So this mele, Ha'ahula Le'a Kaua is a name chant for Keali'i Bernice Pauahi Bishop. It was written by Kihei de Silva in 1982. And about a year later, it was turned into an awana, and Kawai Kakit sang it, and different musicians sang it. So it might sound familiar to you in the Awana version, but we'd like to present the Kahiko version. So, makoko.
I ha'ahula le'a kaua. Ha'ahula le'a kaua.
Ha'ahula le'a kaua. Kauanu hele makamoana anehiki mai paha kauila o ke aiva o luna Ha'ahula le'a kaua anu hele makamoana anehiki mai paha ka uila o ke aiva iva o luna
Wahine ka ake pahilu o
Wahine ka ake pahilu o
he
heia I ke au ana pao kai ano e Kukulei hinu hinu I ka ua o na lai au hau hulu mamo I kilohana
Wahine ka ake pahilu o he
Wahine ka ake pahilu o heia I ke au ana pao kai ano e Kukulei hinu hinu I ka ua o na lai au hau hulu mamo I kilohana
Mae wale ka ua po ai hale
Ai olu vale ka mana o ke ali I vale no ka umake make E kilohana no e paa Mae vale ka ua po ai hale Ai olu vale I ka mana o ke ali I vale no ka umake make E kilohana no e paa Oia ua I te ai ala
Hei noa no Hawaii.
The next mele we would like to share is going to take us to the island of Hawaii. And we're going to go to a place in South Kona called He'eia. He'eia is a pebble, ili laden bay just above Keoho where you can put your boats in and out. And this mele is about Kalakaua showing off his surfing skills as he tries to impress a young wahine on the shore. And he rides the waves to the left and he rides the waves to the right, the muku and the lala. And he tries to impress. We all can connect to trying to impress someone with our talents or our skill sets that we might have. So we present to you He'eia. E ho'omaka kau? E ho'omaka.
Ai I he ia, I ka lalu e he ana.
Kipa.
Aia. Analu e ana. Ea. Aia. Aia he ala. Analu e ana. Ea. Ana. Ana I ka la. Oyana I ka nuku. Ea. Ana. Ana I ka la. Oyana I ka nuku. Ea. Ana uiki kahala. Oia e kai. Ana uiki kahala. Oia e kai. Ahe kuni hewa ko ula. Ai ai ka poli, ea ea, ea ea. Ahe puhi hewa ko ula. Ai ai ka poli, ea ea, ea ea. Aina mai ka puana la, no ka la ka wano e inoa. Ea ea, ea ea. Aina mai ka puana la, no ka la ka wano e inoa. Ea ea, ea ea. Hei noa no halakaua.
Did you feel like you were surfing with them? Or with Kalakaua? Queen Liliokalani, we'd like to honor in this next mele. This is Ahulani Right. All the way from Haula. We must have some Haula people here. But Queen Liliokalani, she's still here. She's still around. She's still in our thoughts. She's still in our actions. She's still in our visions. She's still in our things that we're striving, characteristic-wise, connection to land-wise, sacrificing for our people-wise, can go on and on. But this mele is from 1895, the Civil War, Kauakuloko. After 1893, the illegal overthrow, 2 years later, there was a group of Aloha Aina who wanted to make things pono again. Ultimately, it didn't work out that way, but that doesn't mean we don't remember. That doesn't mean we don't strive to aloha our Aina every day, because our Aina takes care of us, and we are really just servants of this place that we call home, Hawaii. So Ke Aloha Aina Pa'omaloa, there's actually a book, Kauakuloko of 1895. It's actually right in the front pages. This choreography is not mine. This is from my hula sister Leilani Basham and her colleague Keave Lopes. And Leilani Basham shared this with us years ago, and it's just become one of our favorites. Ke aloha aina pa'omauloa.
So hot, so hot, so hot, so hot.
Ai, alaya hiau ike kanani. Alaya hi.
Alaiahi au ike kanani, ke kaua kuloko hakalahui, wahui lo kahina pu'uvai, e imi ka pono ka aina
Alaya hi.
Alaiahi au ike kanani, ke kaua kuloko hakalahui, wahui lo kahina pu'uvai, e imi ka pono ka aina
Ke hea mai nei.
Ke hea mai nei kau ka opua, e pili au me rai manahila, akalihi kai au I ka alawai, e aloha aina e luana nei.
Ke hea mai nei.
Ke hea mai nei kau ka opua, e pili au me rai manahila, akalihi kai au I ka alawai, ke aloha aina e luana nei.
Ke aloha.
E aloha kamakani a he ukiu, kamakani hali hali lau kukui, ua kuhi au la ua lokahi, ho'okahi pu'uvai o ka lanakila
Ke aloha.
E aloha kamakani a he ukiu, Kamakani hali hali lau kukui Ua kuhi au la ua lokahi Ho'okahi pu'uai o kalanaki la Ua sila iho au I ku'umana o Ke aloha ku pa'ai ka aina E aloha ulai ku'umoi Me ka hae ka launu o Hawaii nei Ua sila iho au I ku'umana o Ke aloha ku pa'ai ka aina E aloha ulai ku'umoi Me ka hae ka launu o Hawaii nei Haina ia mai ana ka puana No ka po'e I aloha I ka aina Haina hou mai ana ka puana No ka po'e I aloha I ka aina Haina ia mai ana ka puana No ka po'e I aloha I ka aina Haina hou mai ana ka puana No ka po'e I aloha I ka aina
No ka poe aloha aina.
Mahalo ia kākou I ke ia hui ana. We'd like to share our last mele with you folks. Mahalo I ka hele ana mai ke ia hiahi ho'onanea ma Kona Nui Nights. Mahalo I na kanaka na po'e alakai ke ia wahi, ke ia pahana. We'd just like to say that we are filled with gratitude to share this space with you folks. Thank you to the organizers, to our MCs, and we look forward to Ms. Kainani Kahonaele coming up after this. But we'd like to close with a mele mai for Kalakaua entitled Laua e Kamana'o. When we remember good things, even through all the chaos, through all the challenging, through all of the destruction, we make like Hi'iaka, we become adaptable, we become resilient, we become who we're meant to be. And we will always be po'e aloha aina. Those of us who love hula, love Olelo Hawaii, love where we live. We know that we are part of this place, and the kulaiwi that we stand on the bones of our ancestors, literally and figuratively. So we say mahalo to our kumu, those who have come before us to open up this path for us to be here and share space with you. Laua e kamana'o. E ho'omakokau.
Ai, laua e kamana'o no e. Laua e.
Laua e kamana'o no e. Kau e pakiani no e. Laua e kamana'o no e. Kau e pakiani no e. Ua e nu'ua no e. I ka paliko o lau no e. Ua e nu'ua no e. I ka paliko o lau no e. La launa lima no e. I ka ipua o lono no e. La launa lima no e. I ka ipua o lono no e. Olono I ka leo no e. Ka leo ke ka huli no e. Olono I ka leo no e. Ka leo ke ka huli no e. Haina ka puana no e. Ka ue pakiani no e. Haina puana no e. Ka ue pakiani no e. E ala, e ala, e ala, e ala. Ae, ae.
Hei noa no Kalakaua.
Kupa'i karaina paliku hioi kahiu noe ahei aya no kamoana o kalalea o kaiona inono hoi kamaluoha aloha mahalo
Mahalo, mahalo.
Halau Ilima ku Kahakai. Please give them a big round of applause.
Ai, pai Ilima ho kako. E mahari ana. Ika mahalo anui. Mahalo ia oi kumu. Me kao mau o lapahula. No ka maikai me ka nani o hula me ka oli I ke yahi nei. Mahalo, mahalo, mahalo. What a win.
Beautiful. One more time, please. A big round of applause. Kona Nui Nights. Wow, you guys turned out tonight, yeah? Look at this crowd, Kumu. This is beautiful. Again, thank you.